What is meant by mental health awareness? It is educating yourself, giving yourself the knowledge that you can use to identify the symptoms, the behavioral patterns of a mentally ill person, and taking action. That means getting involved, helping people to raise the quality of their life, and making a difference. So, when we talk about educating yourself regarding mental illnesses, it's easy that you don't know anything about it, because if you haven't experienced it, most of the time you don't know what it is like. When I got depression, I had no idea what it was. I had no idea why it happened to me or how to react to it, because the total control of myself has been taken away. So we have to first recognize mental illnesses for what it really is, because mental health is one of the most negatively stigmatized subjects in society. Mental illness is just another medical condition that could be recognized, that could be diagnosed and treated. There are so many treatment options: medication, rehabilitation, behavioral therapy, ECT, for example, and one or a combination of all those things can be used to improve the quality of life. So, if you have trouble understanding what it feels like or how you should react to it, you can compare it to a physical illness, but you can do it always, because these two are very different. They are both illnesses, but they are very different, because the brain is the most complicated part of human body, and symptoms, it varies from person to person. The thoughts, the cognitive ability, the perception, all of those things change. So just to understand how we should react to it, I'll give you an example. Imagine a person met with an accident on the road. What do people do? They rush to his side, see if he's injured, trying to call an ambulance or take him to hospital, do whatever necessary to get him help. Imagine the same situation where a crazy person walking through the road, talking to himself, shouting at people that aren't there. And have you ever seen people gathering to help him, to see what they could do about it? No, we go away as fast as possible, because we don't know what to do and we are scared. That is the problem. Mental illnesses are particularly hard to understand because the symptoms varies from person to person. Some people gain weight, some people lose weight, some people eat a lot and others don't eat at all. Some sleep like for days and weeks, others get insomnia. A lot of people contemplate on suicide. Some could get addicted to drugs or something like that. So it makes a person disabled in different ways. People tend to lose all the interest and happiness they got previously from things that they enjoy. It becomes impossible to imagine how to be happy anymore. So medical illnesses are complicated in that way, but we can by having a positive attitude about it without the stigma, we can try to help them, because if they get a negative feedback from the society, and with all the negativity they already have inside, it's gonna be really difficult for people to deal with it. Talking about suicide, people tend to call the victims cowards and all that, that they don't have the strength or the will to live. That is not true. Suicide is a very complicated subject, and I am hoping to talk about it in future, but if we haven't experienced it, we can't really know what it is like. We should focus on what we actually can do about it as a society. So I hope you guys would join me in fighting the stigma. Write to me if you have any experiences or about your friends or family at info.spotlessmind@gmail.com. Hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for watching.